Believe me when I say things just got super awkward. Kourtney Kardashian's ex-boyfriend Younes Bendjima is keeping things very real and has just publicly exposed Scott Disick for mocking Kourtney in a private conversation. Ouch.But before we get into the drama, here's a little reminder just in case you've forgotten how Younes fits into the Kourtney/Scott story.So. Younes and Kourtney dated on and off between 2016 and 2018, shortly after her split from Scott. Kourtney also recently revealed that she and Younes secretly got back together in late 2019, but then called it quits again in June 2020. However, despite being together for a number of years, Kourtney's sisters made it pretty clear that they weren't wholly supportive of the relationship. Allow me to explain. Kim and Khloe first indicated that they weren't Younes's biggest fans after he was photographed getting close with a model on the beach in Mexico just days after news broke of his split with Kourtney in 2018. Kourtney's sisters jumped straight to her defense after the pictures surfaced and publicly called Younes out when he denied the situation was romantic, with Kim commenting on Instagram, "Nice pic from your boys' trip." And Khloe followed Kim's comment with another equally scathing dig aimed at Younes's denial, writing, "Alexa, play Heard It All Before by Sunshine Anderson." And earlier this year Younes got tangled up in a feud with the Kardashian family once again after he was briefly mentioned in the last season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. In the episode that aired in April, Khloe said Younes was bad for Kourtney. And she even tweeted right after the episode aired to double down on her dislike for him, calling him toxic and negative. And Scott, who shares 3 children with Kourtney after an on-again, off-again 9-year relationship, has also publicly denounced Younes, going on the record saying that he wanted to kill him during the KUWTK reunion, which was filmed earlier this year. However, despite the animosity between all parties, Scott has now decided to slide into Younes's DMs in an apparent bid to join forces and shade Kourtney, who is currently enjoying a vacation in Italy with her new boyfriend, Travis Barker. The exchange between the respective exes began when Scott sent Younes a picture of Kourtney straddling Travis on an inflatable boat in Italy. "Yo, is this chick okay?" Scott wrote alongside the photograph of Kourtney and Travis, "Bro, like what is this?" In the middle of Italy, he continued in an apparent attempt to start a conversation and vent about their mutual ex. Interestingly, the image that Scott sent wasn't someone else's story or post, but an apparent screenshot saved to his phone from the Mail Online, suggesting he'd been scrolling the images of Kourtney and Travis published earlier that day. However, perhaps to Scott's surprise, Younes decided against joining in and criticizing Kourtney. Instead, he responded, "Doesn't matter to me as long as she's happy," which he followed with a sprinkle of drama, adding, "P.S. I ain't your bro." And if the messages themselves weren't awkward enough, Younes decided to publicly expose Scott's comments about Kourtney by posting a screenshot of the conversation on his Instagram story. "Keep the same energy you had about me publicly, privately," Younes wrote on the screenshot, presumably in reference to Scott's comments about wanting to kill him on the KUWTK reunion. Younes then followed up with a second Instagram story where he continued to criticize Scott. "Couldn't miss this one," Younes wrote. "He's been playing around for too long to stay quiet and be the nice guy." And despite the messiness, it seems that many think Younes made the right call, with plenty of fans jumping to Twitter to come out in support of his decision to expose Scott for mocking Kourtney. Scott publicly trash-talked Younes on national TV in April, and is now acting all buddy-buddy with him, one fan tweeted. "Good for Younes. If I was Scott I'd be changing my name and moving away." Many fans noted that this was the first time Scott has commented on Kourtney's relationship with Travis since giving his blessing during the KUWTK reunion. However, the content of Scott's messages to Younes has only confirmed what many were already thinking, that Scott is still struggling with seeing his ex happy with someone new after desperately trying to win her back last year. Scott DMing Younes, Kourtney's ex, talking shit about Kourtney just proves he is in fact jealous of her and Travis. One fan wrote how is trying to join forces with the ex. "Little he is down bad," added another. Since splitting from Kourtney in 2015, Scott has found himself at the center of backlash following 2 high-profile relationships with younger women. Since October last year, Scott, who is 38, has been dating 20-year-old model Amelia Hamlin. Prior to his relationship with Amelia, Scott dated Sofia Richie between 2017 and 2020, with the couple sharing an equally significant age difference of 16 years. What's more, Scott and Sofia's split was documented on the last season of KUWTK, with Scott revealing that his relationship with Kourtney was the main cause of their separation. I think people come into our lives and think it's maybe easier than they think, to be with you or with me, Scott told Kourtney during the show. But it's very true that we do come with a lot of baggage. And it's definitely not easy that we see each other, work together, and are friends. Scott went on to reveal that Sofia ended their relationship back in 2020 with an ultimatum, telling him, "You have to choose between me or Kourtney." Travis appeared to respond to the feud between Scott and Younes with a screenshot taken from the movie Goodfellas, showing one of the characters laughing uncontrollably. Meanwhile, Kourtney is yet to respond to the drama between Scott and Younes, and instead, appears to be minding her business in Italy with Travis. Good for her.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.